Hi guys, how's it going? So today we're going to talk about SIOM, which is Symbiosis Institute of Operations Management. The campus is in Nashik, and we're going to talk about SIOM cutoffs, placements, fees, batch profile, and so on and so forth. Alright, let's get started with this. Now, eligibility criteria is same for all the Symbiosis colleges. The intake is 120. It's a good intake, by the way. You can go through this data out here. The reservation criteria same across all the Symbiosis colleges. SC 15, ST 7.5, differently abled people 3%, Kashmiri migrants 2 seats, and international students 15% quota is actually there. You require 50% aggregate marks, and you need 45% if you are from SC or ST caste. Now, again, the selection process is same. You have to go for SNAP, you have to clear the cutoff, then you go for G, then you go for PI and VAT. So like the 3 level, and then you will have a final selection. As I always say that you have a good chance as far as SNAP is concerned to crack any of the Symbiosis college, because the weightage for SNAP score is only 50% on 100, right? So half the things are given to SNAP basically. You still have a good chance. Even if you're not scoring very well, you still have a good chance to kind of tame the interview and kind of get through this college. So GE, that's going to be 10, VAT, that's 10, PI constitutes the most important part. So SNAP, after all, like, even if you do very well, it's not over yet. You have to do very well as far as personal interview is concerned. So that's around about 30% weightage for PI. So overall 100. As far as cutoffs are concerned, yes, this college stands a little low on the cutoff side, I would say, but it's one of the best college. Like if you are somebody who want to do operations management, this is the first college that you should be targeting after the top 4 colleges, which I had already mentioned in my video. You can click the link above and you can understand the ranking. So after that, you must be filling up SIOM if you are aiming for operations management, either in manufacturing domain or in the service industry. So the overall cutoff should be around about 71 plus plus. According to me, the safest cutoff to get into SIOM is 75 percentile, and that's easy to get in. Should be scoring around about 45-50 marks, and you'll be able to get through that kind of percentile. Okay, fees. As of now, like whatever colleges that we have gone through, I think SIOM has the lowest fees across. So that's around about 6 to 7 lakhs, including your hostel facilities and all that stuff. So 6 to 7 lakhs. We will not be able to comment on ROI as of now because we haven't checked out the placement. So yeah, the fees is reasonable. I think it's really good. So yeah, 6 lakhs to SIM, looking at the kind of companies they have and kind of placements they give, I think it's a good deal. Now, fee waiver. This is something very important that you guys should be looking at. So we are talking about scholarships out here, and we're also talking about the fee waiver. I want you guys to kind of pause this video and have a look at the scholarships or the sponsorships or fee waiver that has been given to people across the domain, right? And you can have a look at that. So again, like if you are preparing very well, if you're studying well, if you're a top-notch student, if you're a consistent performer, then you will definitely stand a chance to get some fee waiver from this college, okay? So have a look at it. And again, I think the college is the best thing that can tell you. So you can pick up the phone, talk to this college, ask them, okay, are you guys giving this kind of fee waiver or scholarship, and what's the requirement? Or you can speak to alumnus also, not a problem. Gender diversity, definitely this 78 goes to male, and this is 22% is for female. Lateral, okay, this is something I really want to kind of put you into the bracket. So yeah, why it's important, अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पे फिलहाल तो freshers जो दिख रहे हैं 0 to 11 months के जो है, that's like बहुत कम है, right? But if you look at work it's more than 1 year. तो अगर मैं 1 year के बारे में बात करूँ, 1 से लेके like max 4 years तक रहेंगे यहाँ पे, so that's greater than 12 months. I think that forms a big chunk, that 80%. I think that's the thing that you should be looking at. Like it doesn't mean that ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पे freshers नहीं आते हैं. Freshers do come, but maximum जो बच्चे हैं वो actually work-ex लेके ही यहाँ पे आते हैं, and that has helped this college a lot over a period of time. So yes, work-ex if you have, it will help you. Otherwise you need to have a good academics. We can talk about this once I have a call, that's not a problem. But yes, don't get demotivated saying that freshers नहीं आते. Freshers को अच्छा chance है. But if you are a work-ex guys, if you have a work-ex, that will help you for sure. Now, this is something again important that you should be looking at. So if you look at if you look at this slide, right, here says that 80% of the work exercise. Now where is the bifurcation? So if you look at work exercise, 0 to 12, around about 24, which is 1/4 of the crowd. So around about 24-25% of the guys are between 0 to 12. So it might be 3 months, it might be 6 months, it might be 9 months, 12 months, 10 months, whatsoever it is. But trust me, I consider these people as fresher only. Okay. Now, if you look at what forms a really good work case, which is here, like 24 months plus, that's 25 to 36. Yeah, so this has a good weightage, that's 42%, like this bracket out here completely. I think that's what matters a lot as far as SIOM is concerned, because you get lateral placement in this college, and being a work ex student, you can kind of, negotiate for a better package or incentive whatsoever, right? So 25 to 36, and what is mentioned out here, the average work ex in this college is 23 months. So if you're a fresher, you have a good chance to kind of, get surrounded by people who have already worked in the domain of BFSI, telecom, e-commerce, consulting. Now that's how you can learn from these people, right? So I think this is a very good amount of work ex that SIOM carries. एक proper सा यहाँ पे एक mixture है. But if you look at 5 years का अगर हम बात करेंगे, around about 4 से लेके 4 years plus, 4 to 5 years के बच्चे बहुत कम है. That's only 1%. So like I don't think like that's one person in the entire college, right? So yeah, so what you should be looking at is this number out here and this number out here. Okay, so freshers का भी अच्छा खासा weightage है and workers वालों का भी अच्छा खासा weightage है. Pause the video, have a look at this entire कहाँ से बच्चे आते हैं, कौन से category से आते हैं. You can have a look at it. Okay, 34%, I think. Okay, fine. So 34% is manufacturing. As I said in my ranking wala video, that this is good for manufacturing. Again, if you look at 40, where is this coming from? IT, ITES. So again, this is called as service industries, right? So it has blend of both the world actually. So you have people from manufacturing, you have people from service industry also. And that's what I said, like if you want to do operations management, if you want to go back to manufacturing company, if you want to go back to companies with the hard assets, if you want to go back to companies which are IT, ITES, BPOs, KPOs, companies which are operations driven, e-commerce, all that stuff, I think this college is a great choice for you. Trust me. Now, let's have a look at other couple of things. Okay, so placements are 98% placement. They are saying what happened to the rest of 2%? 2% opted for entrepreneurship. Okay, that's okay. So 98% placement. I mean, 100% placement is here. Now, highest compensation 21 lakhs. As I always say, should not be looking at this figure. It will change every year and this is a little deceptive. So you should not be looking at median. Okay, this is good, like close to 10 lakhs. I think it's a good deal, to be very honest. So 10 lakhs with like 6 lakhs fees, good ROI, a very good ROI as far as your operations management is concerned. And that's the reason I always say, once you are done with 4 colleges, which is SIBM, let me just put it across for you guys. Now that's SIBM Pune, SIBM Bangalore, then you have SCMHRD, and you have SIIB. So once you kind of, go ahead with these 4 colleges, you can go for operations management. You can choose SIOM for kind of to do an MBA in operations management. Now, if you have a doubt, okay, what should I do? Should I fill up SIOM यहाँ पे and keep SIIB down? You may want to do that, but before you do that, I need to check your profile and I want to check what kind of career path you are looking at. So for that, you can get in touch with me. So we can have these discussions offline. But if you look at the average salary, the median salary as far as SIOM is concerned, I think I'm quite impressed because they have, assuming that these numbers are good, and even if you take, man, these numbers are not correct, like I'm not even talking about average salary, like forget this. Again, even if you take this, right, and if you say minus 2 lakhs, like how much is going to be, like 7.87, that's still 8 lakhs. So 8 lakh is still good number looking at, how much you are paying for this college, right? So it's a good return on investment, to be very honest. Now, what's important out here is that if you are somebody with a good work ex, you have lateral chance, which is 10 lakhs is the package. And as far as the laterals are concerned, now what is lateral? Lateral is basically if your placement season starts from December, lateral is only and only for work ex folks, and the placement starts for work ex people little early. So maybe you will be starting with your placements from mid of October. So work ex people will get placed earlier than the freshers. And for the fact, like as we have seen, there are a lot of work ex people. That's the reason your lateral package is way higher than the freshers out here. Now that's a good thing. So if you're somebody who have been working in the IT industry for like 2+ years, had been to on-site, have done Six Sigma, have worked with quality management and all that stuff, worked with SLAs, KRAs, client management, you should be choosing this college. But before you go ahead with this, you might want to discuss your profile with me in detail, and we can do that, not a problem. Okay, sector wise we will have a look at quickly. Number of students placed, sector wise doesn't matter. Companies, okay, manufacturing, okay, so this is something really good. 39% manufacturing, 30% consulting. Okay, that's a good blend, by the way. 18%. Now you see a variation out here. There is a variation out here, right? And it's a good one, by the way. So what's the variation? If you look at what we did in this slide, like if you go back to this slide, right, over here. So you have these new numbers out here. So this one, 34% manufacturing and 40% services. But if you look at 30% companies are coming from manufacturing domain. But if you look at consulting and ITES, which forms a part of your service industry. So it's not that ITES, what we saw over there was around about 40%. But if you look at companies, that is only 18%. Means there is a good chance that even after being an ITES guy, you can start your career in consulting domain. I think that is something which is very much impressive as far as SIOM is concerned. So three major players you have, that's consulting, number one, then you have manufacturing, hard assets, and then you have ITES, which is service, or let me just put it IT/ITES, because nowadays KPO is also coming under ITES. So I think that's a good thing, right? So if you look at this college strategically, if you use your brains a little bit out here, logically अगर सोचोगे, I think ये बहुत सही college है. And same goes with your students, right? 17% जनता gets into consulting. Again, student choice अगर आप देखोगे, student choice में भी ये तीनों sector ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा stand करते हैं, which is consulting, then manufacturing, and your ITES. So again, this is what students are preferring. So I think it's a good college looking at placements, looking at, it's not only placements, right? Placement to her college dega. What you need to look at is exposure and the platform that these guys are giving to you. I think it's a good kickstart in consultancy or ITES domain. And trust me, SIOM के बारे में एक बात कही जाती है कि भाई maybe at the beginning आपको ज़्यादा package ना मिले, but यार 10 लाख की package is a good package looking at current economy. But yes, this will help you 2 to 3 years down the line to mint money, to be very honest, because SIOM का जो brand है, that will help you later on in the market. So I think this is a good choice as far as your career is concerned. Now, recruiters, the most important slide of the presentation. Okay, you can have a look at which all companies are visiting out here. Consulting, I think there are literally good companies coming. Deloitte, Accenture, KPIT. KPIT is one of the best company, guys. अगर आपको KPIT में job मिलती है consulting में, trust me, you're gonna have a good life. I mean, I'm saying that because I know this company very well. It's a good company, pretty good company. What do you have in BFSI? Fidelity, Birla, Sterling. Okay, it's nothing impressive about it. E-commerce, Amazon. Amazon is growing like hell in India. They just absorbed more. So yeah, if you are getting into this company, I think you can see a good career for next 5 to 6 years down the line. And again, as I said, like if you have not seen my earlier video, the retail industry in India tend to touch 1 trillion. Currently it's $670 billion somewhere. Like I'm not exact with the numbers, but then yeah, 1 trillion that is going to touch by what time? 2020, 2 years from now. So if you're getting into this college right now, and if you're expecting to be passed out, let's say coming out of the college in 2020, 21, I think you're going to have a good placement with these companies. Again, you will be joined, like, this college may have a couple of more recruiters coming on the campus, like Walmart and so on and so forth, right? So that will help you guys eventually. Infra, I'm not going to talk about it. Manufacturing, Bosch, Godrej & Boyce, ACG. So if you look at GA, Cummins, very good. Bharat Forge. So if you look at, these are all core goddamn companies of manufacturing, right? And they're visiting the campus. So if you look at this, I think this looks very good. Company-wise, portfolio-wise, college looks very good. Telecom, Vodafone, leave that. Decathlon is nothing but the sports, but doesn't matter. It's in the retail form. ITES, Zycus, CapG, Infi, IBM, First Source. It's okay. कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. That's okay. So yeah, I think looking at the manufacturing, because manufacturing segment थोड़ी सी niche होती है. Not niche, but थोड़ी सी unique होती है. So I think I would rate this college average plus. Like they're doing a good job. So I think this is a fair college if you want to go ahead with that. यार 70 to 75% की अगर आप बात करोगे, कितनी सारी अच्छी चीजें हैं. 70 से लेके 75% में कॉलेज की कॉल आती है, बराबर. फिर आपकी 6 लाख की फीस है, आपकी एवरेज पैकेज 10 लाख है, प्लस इसमें आपको लैटरल मिलती है. What else you need, right? So yes, I think it's a good college to be aiming for. Now, if you have any questions or if you want to understand your profile, should you be applying, should you be filling the form of SIOM, guys, you can get in touch with me. We can have a detailed discussion on your profile. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Look forward to have a look at your profile very soon. Thank you so much.